in such support of this gentleman here, Craig Cope. Thank you so much for joining us. Now we'll start right away because we don't have a lot of time, but when this happened to you on Sunday and you saw them coming in that door with that weapon that appeared to be an AR-15, what were your thoughts?
There wasn't much time to think about it. It was just the guy pointed the gun directly at me. It doesn't seem to me.
You acted right away. Frankly, if it had been me, I'd probably be dead. I wouldn't know what to do. I'd freeze, but you knew.
I'm not going to give him the chance. I mean, if I recognize the weapon, that's a semi-automatic gun, fast you can pull the trigger, maybe someone converted to automatic, it's equivalent of a machine gun. I'm not going to let him get the first shot off at that point.
The reaction, not just here in Norco, but in Southern California, has been incredible. People and business owners who say, we are so tired of this crime wave.
Boy, about to
We are so glad
leave.
that you defended
Boy, we're
your
about to
business.
leave.
Yeah, well,
Come on, man.
I don't know that I did anything that somebody else wouldn't have
Boy,
done.
about to skirt.
But two things. We need more people to stand up. But
About to
more than
leave. About to leave with partner, man.
that, probably get on the wrong
Come
side of
on,
some people
man.
there, but the politicians,
Come on, man.
there's people out there that are not
so
the best
what?
of people.
Pow.
There's people that
Soon as he
choose to
pulled
be
it, look,
murderers. There's people that
man,
choose to be armed robbers. And that's their... I had one guy one time, he told me specifically he was a burglar. I mean, I had him in handcuffs. He was going to jail, and he's talking to me. He's a burglar. He says, that's what I do. He says, I wait until it gets dark and I go burglarize places. So these people that can continually get let out now, it's been really bad the last year. Those people, the majority of them, are going to go right back to what they used to do. So the crime rate is escalating, and it's going to continue to escalate until they start putting the people away that are doing the bad things. And as far as here and my place, it wouldn't have done any good to call the local sheriffs. They can't get here that quick. This whole thing, from the time I saw them coming around the side of the building to coming in the door, and what happened, 10 seconds. The actual thing from when he pointed his gun at me, half, 3/4 of a second, because I'm not waiting. When you point that gun directly at me and you're that close to me and I see what you're carrying, I'm not waiting.
Now, you saw them in the parking lot, and the first tip-off was when he put his mask over his face?
First tip-off, I saw him through the front door drive into this parking lot. But they didn't park where a normal person would park. So that was a red flag. Then they parked on the side of the building where they're basically out of sight. That was the second red flag. When I looked and saw them getting out of the vehicle, they got gloves, masks, a weapon. That just solidified the deal for me. I knew what was coming.
Now, right after the shooting, you got sick. You had a heart attack. How are you doing?
As far as I know, I'm doing better. I'm doing a lot better than I was that night.
It was traumatic.
Yeah, I don't know what caused it. Maybe I'm just old.
Well, you're 80 years old, and we're all in shock and just amazed at how you reacted in such an intense moment with that man walking in with that weapon. What's your advice to business owners who are just so fed up with this crime?
Okay.
Talk to me.
Yeah, you can do what I did, but what you really need to do is put some pressure on the politicians, because they got no clue what's really going on out here in the real world. I could start naming names, but there's a whole lot of them that are creating major problems for business owners, but for local law enforcement, they're creating problems for them. I'm sure they go out and risk their lives taking people into custody to see them get let out with no bail. And a lot of these people are career criminals. I'm not talking about the guy that goofed up one time, one mistake. I'm talking about the career criminals. They're career criminals. They need to be locked up.
So, if this were to happen again, you would not hesitate?
No.
Your message to the bad guys?
Message.
This isn't a good place to pick.
Yeah, that's right. This isn't a good place to pick. So anybody thinking about it, not a good idea. Thank you so much for speaking with us, and I'm so glad that you're doing so much better. Thank you. All right, Marla, Alex, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Gina, one question for him.
My boy said, if you know he's slanging that that thing, you know he's slanging that thing. You understand me? Yeah, man, both ways, man. Dallas World Star News, man. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this situation. And what would you have done if you was the owner of the store? I just want to know you. I just want to know what you would have done. What you would have did. Hmm? Would you react in split seconds? Or would it take you a minute or two? Or could you have a heart attack before you even got a shot out? Huh? Is you fearless? Did you fear it? You know, I need to know these things. You hear me? Yeah, because you never know when it might happen to you. Dallas World Star News hogging now. Let me hold on. Before we hog out, let me hear my people say this now. Hold on, we're gonna do it on three, cause y'all weren't ready. Hold on, do it again. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Hogging out this video. You hear me? Yeah. Catch y'all on the flip side.